Hello, my name is Stephanie Whipple, and today I'm going to talk to you about the macroeconomics topic of supply shock. Supply shock is known as a disruption or an event that causes disruption to the supply of a product or commodity. This can be positive or negative. Sometimes there can be increased product, but very often we know it as decreased disruption, a bad thing involving the supply of a good or service. A very good example of this is COVID-19. During COVID-19, there were supply shocks and demand shocks because of social distancing and lockdowns. People weren't able to work, and therefore they weren't able to produce or manufacture products. There were many shortages in goods. The most known one that we know about is the toilet paper shortage of 2020 through 2021. And the consumers don't often go to places in order to get these products in similar cases. Again, with COVID-19, there were lockdowns and social distancing, and people were encouraged to stay home. My example picture that I've chosen to show with you is a comic in which the woman is fussing at Superman and says, "Aren't you going to do something to fight coronavirus?" Because we often know Superman fights bad guys. And he says, "I'm doing it." And he's got a newspaper in his hand that says, "Stay home," because the best way in order to fight this specific pandemic was to stay home, social distance, and it wasn't doing very much for the supply shock. But that's how we beat it, and now we're on the other side of it. Now, supply shocks, it's very important to note that these supply shocks can be temporary and also be permanent. Again, most of the time when we think about it, we do think of temporary, and currently we're going through that with COVID-19. Thank you for listening.